Oh, yo hablo con un mono.
Same for me.
Oh, God.
Well, in Fast 5 we find all the elements of the previous movies, but this time seem to be very related to the history, and plot seems to be more important than in any previous movie. Do you agree with me? It's a very conscious choice.
Totally conscious choice. So plot driven that, and so consistent to the last movie. This is the first Fast and Furious that starts with the integrity of opening the movie with the scene, the same scene that the last movie ended. Fast and Furious never did that before. It's the first time. I think what it does is it lets our audience know that we're continuing a story, a well thought out story, and therefore the plot is not only better, the plot is expanding from the plot of the last movie. I mean, think about the scenes that are in this movie that you would never see in an action movie. You would never see that much attention paid to a little cross. It would mean nothing to you if you didn't see the last movie. You wouldn't know the significance. You wouldn't get the impact of a scene of Dom coming into Elena's house and taking the necklace back. And all that whole exchange that happens there. That's all deep. That's plot-driven stuff. The fact that they go to Rio is solely because Letty and Dom were on the beach in the Dominican Republic in Fast and Furious 4, and Letty says, I hear Rio's good this time of year. It was an intention to service the audience with a story, with a plot that didn't feel manufactured and felt authentic. People say, someone had mentioned before, the one word they would use to describe this movie is genuine. I thought that was accurate.
And I think there are other things that are very curious and new for an action movie. For example, a lot of family elements, tough guys talking about their fathers or things. And
well said.
And another curious thing, quite uncommon to find in an action movie, is that you work with an ensemble cast, isn't it?
Sure. It's a true ensemble cast. My hat goes off to Justin, to the studio, to the whole cast for really pulling off a true ensemble, because that's what this is. All the characters are fleshed out. All the characters are serviced. You're 100% right that we don't get to see scenes of tough guys talking about fatherhood. We don't get to see it. We want to see it. We don't want to necessarily have to go to a whole drama about it, but we would like to see heartfelt scenes. Scenes that are scenes that are about things that wouldn't play in an action movie. There's something that the audience respects in that we are able to bring up these topics and explore these topics with the backdrop of the best action you've ever seen.
So fans enjoy better all these spectacular scenes in the right and interesting context.
That's right.
Well, now it's 10 years since the first part of Fast and Furious, and you are still here.
What am I doing here?
Did you see the potential of the movie for becoming a franchise since the beginning for you, or for you is as surprising as after the first success?
Completely fair question. I didn't see the potential. which is why I turned down the second and the third one. I didn't imagine that it would go this long, but I also never imagined that the studio would come to me at Tokyo Drift and ask me to be the producer. But I didn't imagine my producing partner, Neil Moritz, would ask me to be a producer. I didn't imagine the studio would ask me to be a producer. That changed everything. That changed everything so far back that even when I did the Tokyo Drift cameo, and they said, "What do you want?" I said, "I'll do the cameo for a song, una canción." The song was Los Bandoleros. I said to the studio, I'll do the aside from the fact that you want me to produce the future of the franchise, the new trilogy of the franchise, I said, I'll do the cameo on one condition. When my character comes on screen, even though the film takes place in Tokyo, I'm playing reggaeton. I'm playing a song by two Latin recording artists, Tego Calderón and Don Omar, who you, studio, will meet because they will be in the movie. I'm playing that song when Dom Toretto enters the frame. And to Justin's credit, to the studio's credit, when I come on camera in Tokyo Drift, even though you're in Tokyo, you're being introduced. The world is being introduced to Latin hip hop.
The global element is very important in this saga.
So important to me. My company, as you know, is One Race Productions. One Race, which is multiculturalism. I can't think of a movie that is more multicultural than this movie.
Thank you very much for your time.
Un placer.